almost Trivia Tuesday, and the guys are going to battle it out. So let's get started, all right? Yeah. There are 2 U.S. states that do not follow daylight savings. What are they? Just name one of them. I'm not going to make you do 2. So just one of the U.S. states who do not do daylight savings.
Indiana.
Arizona is correct. Indiana now does daylight savings, so it's Arizona and Hawaii. We live next door to it. You should know that. All right, true or false? Pumpkins are a vegetable. True or false? Pumpkins are a vegetable.
False.
It is false. You were right, Chris.
It's a fruit, then.
It's a fruit because it came from flowers that have seeds. All right. Well, the names of how many countries in Asia end with the suffix "stan"? Is it 2, 3, 5, or 7? The names of how many countries in Asia end with the suffix "stan"? 2, 3, 5, or 7? Just random. Pick a number. 2, 3, 5, or 7?
5.
7 is right, Stephen.
I knew it.
I started going through countries and I got to a number that was more than 5.
All right. So what is wrapped around the candle and the logo of Amnesty International? Is it a yellow ribbon, barbed wire, a hand, or the globe? What is wrapped around the candle and the logo of Amnesty International? A yellow ribbon, barbed wire, a hand, or the globe?
I have no idea.
It's barbed wire, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Well, the Empire Apple was developed in the Empire State. In which college? Was it Columbia, New York University, Cornell, or Syracuse? The Empire Apple was developed in the Empire State, New York. In which college? Columbia, New York University, Cornell, or Syracuse? Empire Apple.
Cornell.
Very good, you guys. Both of you got that one right.
I don't like those.
With this group, Steve Perry sang, "The Party's Over, I Have Gone Away." Was it Smash Mouth, Steve Miller Band, Journey, or Aerosmith? With this group, Steve Perry sang, "The Party's Over, I Have Gone Away." Smash Mouth, Steve Miller Band, Journey, or Aerosmith?
I'm sure Chris knows this, but
Aerosmith.
I do not. Yeah.
Stephen, you're right. Journey.
Oh, really?
Was it really?
Yeah. Steve Perry
Wow.
was with Journey. All right, so that means Stephen won 5-2.
Yay.
And First Edition will be right back.
You know, for over 30 years, if you or someone you love have been injured in an accident, you've always had the Tiger on your side. You've seen my firm Dyer, Groff, Lemann & Schultz grow through the years. More offices taking care of more people. You've also seen many additions as our family has grown. Now, I'm proud to announce another addition to our firm as my son Alex joins us.
That's right, Dad. Maybe I'm the new Tiger.
What?
Call 222-2222.
So basically, we had this enormous window. It's kind of hard to watch television while this bright sun is coming in during the day, so we needed some kind of window treatments. That led us to Budget Blinds. Man, they had all kinds of great ideas, tremendous product. The minute they came out here and measured, they were familiar with the situation. And all the folks at Budget Blinds did a great job in making us feel good about the whole project. It just turned out great.
Every home begins with a vision. Now, bringing that vision to life is easier than ever with K&M Contracting. Browse floor plans, visualize your space, and start building your future, all from the comfort of your own home. Your dream home starts here. K&M Contracting, your favorite hometown builder.
Come on out October 18th for our Customer Appreciation Event. Enjoy bounce houses, free food, and a great selection of in-stock Toro mowers. Bring your family, bring your friends, and come enjoy free food and fun for our annual Customer Appreciation Event. Toro, count on it.
Are you looking for a healthier way to start your weekend? Join Walk with the Doc. It's a free monthly walking event where you can move at your own pace, ask questions, and learn about a current health topic from a local physician. It's a simple step toward better health for your heart, your mind, and your body. The event is free and open to everyone. No YMCA membership is required. Put on a comfortable pair of shoes and join us. Visit walkwiththedoc.org for more information.
It's Training Tips Tuesday, and we're going to talk about October, and of course that means Halloween. And joining us today, Joanne Gellert with That Place for Pets, and we've got Belle and Wave with you. And thanks for coming today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, they're a little bit dressed up, so we're going to talk about Halloween, right?
Yes. So of course, you know, so do you dress up your dog? Well, that depends. You can do something simple, like just a bandana. Wait,
He
sit
doesn't wanna
so they
show
can
off.
see your
There we go.
bandana.
Cute bandana.
Or you can do something, this is Belle of the Ball.
Exactly.
This was an outfit I got at Goodwill for $3. And she doesn't mind this, but she's also used to wearing a coat in the wintertime. So having her put this on was no big deal. But if your dog doesn't like it, or it's uncomfortable, or might chew on it, well then the bandana may be the way to go.
Okay. And how do you know? Just test it on them and see
that's
how
all
they
you
act?
can do.
Yeah.
You can buy all sorts of costumes for your dog. Like a popular one is for a dachshund, a wiener dog, with a bun costume. So, there are lots of things out there. But again, you got to look out for the dog. Does the dog? So a bandana like this, which is very cute, may be the way to go.
Right, yeah.
Well, Wave doesn't mind. So now kind of some of the other things. Obviously, chocolate and dogs, a big no-no.
Okay.
So the candy has got to be kept out of reach of the dog. So doorway behavior. If your dog tends to dash out the door, probably the safest thing is your dog is in another room or in its crate. So your dog goes bonkers when the doorbell rings or somebody knocks. Again, maybe you should, put the dog in a room or a crate, but just set the candy on the porch. That way the kids can still come up, but they're not banging on your door. Right. They're not ringing the doorbell to get the dogs upset. Or maybe you want to sit on the porch with your dog, which would be perfectly fine. And again, the dogs can be part of the action, but you need to practice with your dog.
Yeah.
Wade figures she's going to come over for a little extra attention.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe your dog is concerned about costumes,
Oh, so you look a little different, and could that freak them out?
So, you can practice.
Okay.
If you look a little different,
Do some dogs get scared by those costumes?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they're the
Sure.
scary Frankenstein creature stuff. Some dogs do get freaked about that.
Exactly. So again, maybe that's another reason why your dog shouldn't be part of the festivities. But again, hey, you can put little things on your dogs, and have a great time. But again, be safe at the door. You don't want to run the risk of having your dogs wave. Sit.
Well, and it can be stressful
Wave.
for them too, I assume,
Sit.
right? If the doorbell's going off all the time, that stresses them out.
Exactly. And again, the costumes, they're not used to that sort of thing. But again, just some dogs are afraid of men in hats, even a ball cap. So there are still Halloween isn't a bad thing to help kind of teach your dog some new skills.
Oh, there you go. All right. All right. Let's learn a little bit in the month of October. Thanks for coming today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.
Is your dog overdue for a new do, or maybe overdue for some manners? That Place for Pets has been helping with your pet's grooming and training needs for 13 years. Our groomers' knowledge in health and behavior allow them to work with even some of those not-so-easy pets, providing the care and grooming they need. Same goes with our training classes. We go above just the basics. Small classes allow you to get individual instruction from highly experienced trainers. Book a grooming appointment or sign up for training today.
September means savings at All Service Glass. Celebrate Labor Day with 50% off replacement window labor all month long. From windshields to windows to doors to showers, we've got your home, auto, and business glass needs covered. For 50 years, we proudly served the region with honest work and trusted service. Don't miss this limited time anniversary offer. Call today and get your custom quote. Whether it's your car, home, or business, All Service Glass can offer you a better view.
They say time flies when you're having fun.
Come see our dad at 4K Tire.
They also say the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Come see our dad at 4K Tire. Come see our dad and me at 4K Tire in Delphus.
At 4K Tire, we've changed over the years, but our goals have always been the same. Dependable tire service and repairs and great prices on name brand tires.
Come see our family at 4K Tire.
Help build a stronger future for our youth. Get your tickets now for the Gloves Off Gala on October 17th at Lima Civic Center. There will be dinner, live music, speeches, and plenty of fun. Proceeds support Soldiers of Honor Boxing Boot Camp, which uses boxing to teach children life lessons, coping skills, build their self-image, and help them live a healthy lifestyle. Tickets are just $40 and can be purchased by calling 419-204-8859.
When you need the forecast right now, you need the Your News Now weather app with up-to-the-minute radar maps, accurate forecasts, and breaking weather alerts. Find it in your app store today.
It was a full house as Shawnee Township residents turned out to hear what township trustee candidates had to say before voting in November. Good morning, and thanks for joining us on First Edition on this Tuesday. I'm Holly Gaiman.
And I'm Chris Schaefer. Now, poll question for today. Well, today is National Taco Day. Americans eat over 4.5 billion tacos each year, from the crunch of a hard shell to even the softness of a tortilla. It's versatile and can be a meal or a snack. So we want to know, what kind of taco do you like to eat? Do you like to eat beef, chicken, or fish? And I think we kind of all said the same thing.
Yeah, we said beef. Beef is
Beef is best. So, well, what do you like at home? Let us know. Go to hometownsstations.com/vote now, and we'll check the results at the end of the show. But first, we're going to go to Stephen for a look at the CUPE bus stop forecast. Stephen.
Well, thanks, Chris. And as you do step outside to wait for the bus today, in some parts of the area, you are going to be getting a little bit wet because we do have some shower activity out there. But it's also very, very mild out there with temperatures here in the middle to even upper 60s in parts of the area, but it is showery as well. And here are those numbers: 65 to 68 degrees for everybody across west central Ohio this morning, which is way, and I mean way, above the normal temperature of 47 or 48 degrees. Now, satellite and radar shows that we do have some rain in the eastern part of the area, especially east of I-75. It's raining in Upper Sandusky, Kenton, and in Findlay. But over the next couple of minutes, we will see this rain begin to dissipate, and we'll have a little bit of a break before a line of thunderstorms does move through the area this afternoon between the hours of 2 and 4, and that will set up some much cooler temperatures and perhaps the first frost of the year. We'll have the details and time everything out for you in the full forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Stephen. Well, it was packed house last night at the Shawnee Township Meet the Candidates Town Hall meeting for voters to learn more about the people running for trustee in November.
About 200 residents were on hand as candidates Mindy Malowski, Japal Neff, Chad Myers, and Kenny Gross answered questions pertaining to the township. 2 trustee seats are up for grabs in the November 4th election. Each attending candidate explained why they're running for a trustee seat.
I was asked to be on the levy committee for the Shawnee Township Fire Department 4 years ago, and just getting a little frustrated that we don't know answers to why we don't have the fire department started. Trying to get what the voters have already voted for and approved started, or at least reasons to why it hasn't been started, and kind of go from there.
I believe right now the township really needs transparency and accountability. We need to be more transparent with our residents and our voters to make sure that they understand where the money is going and what's actually going on in the community as a whole. Making sure that our budget stays within due bounds, and again, just reporting to the public what we're doing and why we're doing such.
Lately, I just feel that there's just been too much. We need more truth, transparency, and fiscal responsibility. And we've gone through 2 fire chiefs in a short period of time. I don't know of any other community that's done that. So I think there's some micromanaging going on with the fire department, definitely. We had a levy a few years ago, and not everything's been addressed with that.
As a trustee, you need to be informative to your community. And right now, I believe we're misguided and uninformed as community members. So that's kind of what inspired me to try and run for township trustee. So I'd like to bring Shawnee back together as a community again. Right now, I feel that we're divided from trustees to the community. I'd like to restructure the website and be able to have more information out there for the community.
Incumbent Shawnee trustees Clark Spielis and Ted Simonillo were not at the town hall.
With only 3 months under his belt with the Lima City Schools, Superintendent Andre Rudolph is getting ready for his first State of the Schools address. Rudolph says that he wants to share the great things happening in the district with the public. The state recently released its school grade cards, and while they received 2 stars out of 5 overall rating, according to Rudolph, it doesn't truly reflect the hard work and accomplishments that are being made in each of the 9 schools on a daily basis.
I want them to know the phenomenal things going on in career technical education. I want them to know the phenomenal things going on within the arts. I want to make sure everybody is aware of the amazing things taking place in our classrooms every day. You know, we have students completing College Credit Plus courses, and so they're graduating high school not only ready for college, but already walking into college with college credits.
Rudolph is inviting the public to attend, whether you have students enrolled in Lima City Schools or not. The State of the Schools address will be on Tuesday, October 14th at Lima Senior High School Auditorium starting at 6. It will also be live streamed on the school's website.
Recently, area students were encouraged to take a closer look at stimulated concepts on Ohio State Lima's campus. Katie Honeyford spoke with one of the event sponsors for our Growing STEM series.
STEAM on the Quad is an annual event on Ohio State Lima's campus that invites students to get a hands-on look at all kinds of activities relating to science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math. Overall, kindergartners through 8th graders could explore 40 different displays and demonstrations. Charles River Laboratories has been a sponsor of the event since the beginning, and this year they brought in activities for kids to learn about quite a few topics.
This polymer sand that I'm going to be demonstrating to the kids is one that is actually what they call resistant to water, or what another word is hydrophilic. Another purpose for the sand, it's used heavily in control of oil spills. It binds to the oil, sinks to the bottom, makes it easier to clean up the oil spills when it's on the ocean.
Today I'm doing animal enrichment because a lot of animals, as you know, in order to live in captivity, as they do, require things for their mental health. So we're going through several things on also health enrichment, but also mostly mental enrichment right here today on things that you can do with your pet or give to your pet in order to make sure help you and them stay sane when they're home all day.
Today we're going to be showing off how electrical currents kind of work in a very simplistic way. It is basically a tube that emits sounds and lights, and it only does that when you hold both ends at the circuit, showing how the electrical current moves through our bodies through various ways, and also how there's different things that can also be electrical conductors, but also talking about the difference between conductors and insulators, because those are very distinct different things, and there's a lot of stuff in the world that can be a conductor and an insulator.
And of course, the goal was to show students that everyday events and objects often have some sort of connection with the world of STEAM, and for those students to maybe consider a career in one of those fields later on in life. This is a big part of why Charles River has been helping bring this event to life for the last 10 years.
Getting kids interested in the sciences, whether it's engineering, mathematics, biological science, chemical sciences. We just want to get more kids interested in that, and obviously being a scientific company ourselves at Charles River, it's important that we get people interested in the sciences, so hopefully one day they might want to work for us.
STEAM on the Quad is held around the end of September every year. More information about the event and where to look for next year's date can be found at lima.osu.edu. With your Growing STEM Spotlight, Katie Huntingford, your News Now.
Well, there's a large shark in the front yard of a home on South Connet Road outside of Spencerville. For Halloween, Robert and Kay Graber transformed their front yard into the aquatic nightmare of the movie Jaws. Taking more than 10 hours, the couple created props showing the great white shark attacking beachgoers on Amity Island. It's a nod to the movie's 50th anniversary this year. The Graybergs say that decorating the front yard is a Halloween tradition for them, something they say they can make memories for the community.
It's good. Like to see the kids drive, people drive by and the kids look out the window and see it and they holler and smile. Mm-hmm. A lot of adults.
Yep, a lot of the traffic will stop and slow up, back up, turn around, take pictures and videos and stuff. So it's good for our community. Our neighborhood loves it. They love it. We've been doing it a lot of years.
Mm-hmm. The Gravers say they already have next year's Halloween display picked out.
So now I'm going to have to drive down Conant Road.
Exactly, no doubt. That's a big shark, too.
All right, well, Fat Jack's Pizza is supporting our amazing teachers and students in the Class of the Week photo contest. Send in a picture and description of your class.
Go to our website, hometownstations.com, and click on the contest tab to enter. Now, if your class wins, you pick up the pizza at any of the 3 Fat Jack's locations. Winners are announced here on First Edition every Friday.
Also to come on First Edition, the Supreme Court rejects an appeal from Ghislaine Maxwell.
And millions of people tuned in to watch a man on his hog with his dog. We'll explain after the break.
It's the Class of the Week photo contest from Fat Jack's Pizza. Just go to the contest page at hometownstations.com. Submit a picture of your class for a chance to win.
Carriage Works has been in business for 30 years, helping you get back on the road. We have elite customer service that greets you with a friendly smile during this difficult time. We thrive off customer satisfaction and accomplish that by providing free estimates and work with all insurance and fleet companies. Carriage Works offers on-site rental cars, and we've extended our hours through the week to better fit your schedule. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
I looked in the mirror and all I could see were these deep lines staring back at me. So that's when I thought about booking a Botox Cosmetic consultation. Sometimes as a parent, you just put yourself on the back burner, and that's okay, but it's also okay to do something for you. So I carve out 15 minutes every 4 months for a treatment. Booking a consultation is a way to take time for you, and I'm confident about my results.
Botox Cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Claire, and I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Find a licensed Botox Cosmetic specialist at BotoxCosmetic.com.
What does VA mean to me?
A place for my daughter to call home, thanks to the VA Home Loan.
A new lease on life. The best healthcare team I've ever had is here at VA.
And education, and the opportunity to open doors I never thought possible with my GI Bill.
The financial support I need to manage the disabilities I developed because of my service.
Get what you earn. Visit choose.va.gov.
Well, the Supreme Court has rejected Ghislaine Maxwell's challenge to her criminal conviction for recruiting and grooming teenage girls for sexual abuse by Jeffrey Epstein. The decision means that Maxwell's conviction on 3 counts and her 20-year criminal sentence remain in place. Maxwell was convicted in 2022 for her role in assisting Epstein in recruiting and grooming his victims, some of whom were as young as 14 years old. Lawyers for Maxwell argued that she never should have been tried or convicted in the case. Well, Illinois and Chicago have filed a lawsuit aimed to stop President Trump's administration from sending hundreds of National Guard troops to Chicago. Trump moved to deploy National Guard troops from another city on Saturday by authorizing 300 troops to protect federal officers and assets in Chicago. Trump has long threatened to send troops there, but it was not immediately clear when or exactly where they would be deployed. The lawsuit was filed just as troops prepared to deploy and just hours after a federal judge blocked their deployment to Portland. Well, there's nothing quite like jumping on your hog and hitting the road and riding like the wind. One man in the Sunflower State has figured out how to top that by bringing along his dogs.
A man and his dogs riding through the Midwest with the wind in their hair and in their appropriate eyewear.
It's fun. It really is.
Jerry Dale here lives in Derby, Kansas, a perfect place to have 2 dogs with a unique desire to ride around on a motorcycle with Dad. His pit bull mix in the sidecar, that's Harper. She was the first one to demand to hit the open road.
We were walking her and let her go to the bathroom and walked by the Harley, and she jumped up on the seat.
But only Charlie here is allowed to ride on the highway in his vet-approved backpack and what Jerry refers to as his doggles. In fact, this video has picked up more than 20 million views on TikTok, in part because folks are blown away by something special Charlie does at the end of each ride with those doggles. All right, buddy. When they're done and they park, Charlie knows he can finally take them off. One commenter writing, he looks like a real-life Snoopy.
He's fascinated with you, isn't he?
I love you, in case that wasn't clear. But what really makes these dogs so special is how much they've overcome. Harper here was rescued by a shelter after being dumped in a winter storm with buckshot in her hip. Meanwhile, Jerry found Charlie abandoned in the middle of the road with worms and more than 80 ticks.
The vet said he was probably 24 to 48 hours away from death when I found him.
Well, now they're having the time of their lives on the open road. And Jerry says he notices some jealousy when they pull up next to other dogs.
It's almost like you can see them going, why can't I do that?
Did you know that when you partner with Marimore Industries, you become a stepping stone for success? Whether you're providing in-house vocational training through production work, utilizing our Secure Shred or Secure Scan services, or creating an opportunity for an on-site crew to come to your location. When you partner with Marimore, you are helping to build the skills necessary for success and possibly finding your next employee. Marimore Industries is an ISO certified company. To partner with us, call 419-221-1226 and be a stepping stone for success.
Shirley's Gourmet Popcorn has designed the perfect gift for your family and friends this holiday season. Our new 2025 Advent Box. This custom box arrives loaded with our yummy popcorn and frosted nuts, a new surprise each day during the Advent season. All pre-ordered boxes will ship on Monday, November 10, but don't wait, the boxes are on sale now for 25% off. The sale ends soon, so visit us in downtown Bluffton or online at shirleyspopcorn.com today.
No matter your skill level, Extreme Reaction Bowling Services has the right gear for you. From custom ball fittings to expert advice, we help you find the right gear. Need a ball drilled? We'll get it perfectly fit to your grip and style. Whether you're just starting your bowling journey or perfecting your game, we offer everything you need to succeed. Come see us today at Team Extreme Bowling, located at 20th Century Lanes, South Main Street in Lima.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH.
First Edition Weather is brought to you by Allen Davis Insurance Agency. For auto, home, life, total farm protection, and more, Allen Davis is your solutions provider.
Well, good morning again, everyone, on this Tuesday, and it's a warm and wet start out there across the area. It's 65 to 68 degrees, which is almost 20 degrees above normal for the overnight low, so it's certainly remarkably warm. But unfortunately, you're not really going to be able to enjoy it unless you like to get wet when you step outside, at least in eastern parts of the area, because it is still raining in places like Upper Sandusky. It's raining in Findlay, raining in Kenton. But that rain is pushing off to the east, and we are expecting a little bit of a break in the action over the next few hours, and that is already evident across western areas from Lima over towards Van Wert, up towards Paulding and Defiance. But as we zoom out, we also see that there's a cold front off to the west, and this is moving in our direction, and it will give us another round of shower and thunderstorm activity as we head on into the afternoon today. And so we are certainly not done with the rainfall for your day today. And we'll show you this with our Skycast. By 10:30, temperatures will be in the lower 70s across much of the area. And as we move forward in time, we look at 2:30, and there's heavy rain with thunder and lightning as this cold front does approach and move through, and that really knocks our temperatures down into the lower 60s or upper 50s by 8:30 tonight. And then as that front clears, we begin to see clear skies, and that will mean temperatures in the mid-40s for an overnight low tonight, which is very close to normal. And then tomorrow, we are going to be mostly to completely sunny. However, because of the fact that we were just behind a cold front, strong north wind, equals below normal temperatures, and highs tomorrow are likely to be stuck only in the lower to middle 60s. And then we start to introduce the chance of some frost, believe it or not, tomorrow night, but especially Thursday night into Friday. So how much more rain are we looking at? Well, it's really going to be a lot of luck depending on who gets the heaviest of the downpours, but generally another 1/10 to a half inch of rain, depending on exactly where you are across the area. So 73 the high today with showers and thunderstorms and cooler weather certainly than yesterday, and that cooling trend continues over the next several days as we are in the lower 60s Wednesday and Thursday. Friday morning, frost is possible as we do have a low forecast right now of 35, and then we start to warm things back up to at least slightly below average, above average temperatures Saturday through Tuesday, with another cold front and an associated chance of showers coming through again next Tuesday. But it looks like a pretty pleasant week of weather overall, and certainly more fall-like than it's been lately. Holly and Chris.
All right, turn now to